Now then, welcome back to another episode of Avant on the FTOG server. Hello, how you doing? It's been a while, I know. So let me first apologise for not making a video last week for Avant. I've been doing Avant 3 episodes a week, all the way through till episode 30. That's 10 weeks of 3 episodes a week, right? And it's been great. I love it. It's been awesome. And then I slowed it down a little bit, just to try and get a few less episodes out a week and start some new projects, because I've done quite a lot on here already, and I wanted to start something new. So I did. And then last week, well, it came to the point where the lag on the server, it wasn't necessarily a frame rate lag, it was more a tick lag. Like, too many things going on at once on the server. And everybody's been trying to fix and sort their own things out, including me. Just check this out, right? Look how the chisel blocks are occasionally flashing up. There we go. Can you see that top corner there? Look, flashing up. Problems with the rendering of the chisel blocks. I think that's a good portion of what my problem is over at the ship here. I don't know. I'm just trying to find something to blame, to be honest. I'm just trying to find something to blame. I've got the chisel bits, but we've got loads of that at spawn, and it doesn't seem to do anything bad. And we've now got these things going on. Now, previously, this block was a very different looking block, but now that future block is this pattern. So I believe in the last update something happened to the chisel blocks and all the textures got a little bit wappy. Well, yeah, that's right. And also in the last update we had Melissa's doors added, just like I asked for. Thank you very much to Torgal for that. But in order to try and combat it, I've taken all of my mechanism system down and just dumped it in a chest. It's all there, ready and waiting for me. And I was still getting problems with my FPS. And lags. It was saying I'm on like 200 FPS most of the time, and then as I move across the screen it would freeze on 200 FPS, and then I'd carry on moving and it would freeze on 200 FPS, and I'd carry on moving, but it wouldn't tell me anything less than 200 FPS. And as soon as I start recording, of course, my recording software restricts the frames per second. So that makes things even worse when I'm trying to record at 60 and only getting 25 out of it. It's much worse. But anyway, enough of the moaning and the excuses and stuff like that. Look what I did. Look what I did. There's doors. There's fancy Melissa's doors. I say Melissa's doors. It's actually Malice's doors, I think. Malice's doors. Yeah, something like that. Correct me anyway down in the comments. I know you will. So I'm still using pressure plates to go in through them and make them open on both sides, invisible pressure plates. But instead of the old iron door scenario where you occasionally get caught on them as you're going through them, you can occasionally get caught. Now, Malice's doors, they kind of have a more of a cooler opening as well. They don't just turn from on open to closed. They actually open, so they have an opening graphic. And there's a few cool space age doors available for me to use. So I'm still deciding whether I want them all the same or not. But I've got the side glass door that opens side on and allows you to go through. Kind of, if you don't hit it in the wrong place. But the same with all doors. And then there's these old factory doors, which are pretty cool as well. And they make a cooler sound as well. So I'm just distributing those around. Also, there's one over in this airlock, I think, that actually looks more like an airlock door. So this is the door, and you have to right-click it for it to open. So it turns the handle. And it's even got these little hazard strips close by as well. For when I build the wall around it, this would be pretty cool look. Pretty awesome, isn't it? I like. But I'm not sure if that's the best door or not. It's cool. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. It's a really cool airlock door. So it's perfect for my airlocks, in and out. Oh man, did you see that? Look at the flashing of textures going on here. What is going on with these chisel blocks? That's terrible, isn't it? That's terrible. Oh, I'm sure that's going to be something to do with something. It's going to be something to do with something at least, isn't it? And which way are we now? That's going back out into that direction. This one's going into the teleporter. Yeah, so I'm not sure about the doors, which one's the best. I kind of wanted the glass doors because then you can see what room you're going into. But at the same time, I wanted the rusty metal doors because, well, they look cool as well. But anyway, there's another door that I've tried using in here in the hydroponics lab. And that is currently missing. I just installed Optifine. And now that door's missing. Okay, Optifine messed up the textures of that. I can't get through it. Oh my days. I wanted to show you another door there, but I can't without turning Optifine off. Optifine came out on the 17th and I've tried it to increase my FPS. And it's working for generally moving around. I've got a lot smoother just moving around. I'm still getting the same recording FPS, but I'm getting about 300 FPS when I'm playing without recording. Yes, well, I'll show you that door another time, I guess. Over here, look what this is. This has just sort of popped up on the back, hasn't it? Not quite just popped up. I've built it all out on the back of the ship here. Also building out this way as well. So we go into the sides. So let me show you what the back of the ship's starting to look like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I need to put my render distance up slightly on this one. I knocked it down as well to 4 while I'm inside the ship. But let's go up to 8 while we're outside the ship. There we go. Alright, so yeah. Look at the back of the ship. It's slowly but surely coming together. I'm just working on details. Currently, Endermen seem to love it. They love clinging on to the back of the ship. They are my Klingons on the starboard bow. Yeah, some of you might get that reference. Some of you might not. I don't know. Yeah, so the ship is starting to take shape. I'm currently using the stone bricks from the original schematic to kind of give me an idea of the shape and detail. But then I'm substituting the blocks and changing the actual dimensions and things inside those kind of funky shapes, just to try and keep everything symmetrical from the distance. Trying to keep everything symmetrical is my first concern. Making it tie in nicely with the front of the ship is also my concern. And a bit later on, my concern will be getting rid of the Endermen, because they don't chase me anyway, because I've got the charm on. But filling these side parts of the ship is another thing that I'll be doing later. I've collected up so that they're in, so I can get through here. I'm going to put an elevator block in or something, so from this little passageway, I can get either up or down into the sides. Right? And then I've got this main major room, main and major all at the same time room, that's kind of keeping things together. And I've used chisel blocks. But these factory blocks don't seem to be doing anything bad graphically. So we should be good for this, really. We should be good. Maybe I just need to change the doors because it's this block that's been having the problems, isn't it? This block's got the thing. The Futura block is having a few problems with the graphics. There must be something. But anyway, let's avoid that issue any longer. Yeah, so over here, this is got a plan. I've got a plan for this. I have got a plan for it. I don't want to tell you, and I don't want to do it just yet. But those of you that have been watching the series all the way through from episode 1 till this episode 33 will probably have some idea as to what I've suggested is going to go in here, right? But I want to build on the outside, and it's taking hours. It is literally taking hours to build on the outside. Building on the outside is detail work now. I've built the basics of the shape of it all, and now I want the detail, and I want to change some blocks up, and I want to sort things out, and I want to make it look cool from the outside. I want it all to be very, very cool from the outside. But it's taking time because I'm having to step back and consider and go and change things and replicate things and duplicate things so they're symmetrical, and just keep working at it and working at it and working at it until eventually I will be happy with it, hopefully. But it's looking good as an overall shape of the ship and a feel of the ship. I kind of like that. It's pretty good. I like, yeah. And I'm still working on some of the internals as well, some chisel and bits internals and things. So I will come back to this a bit later on. But for right now, I think I've done enough on the whole ship and technology side of things. I've pretty much got myself all set up with everything I want. I've got my ore processing set up. I've got my blocks all stored away nicely. And I've got the resource miners, the resource miner and the ore miner, so that I'm not going to run out of materials. And I've got my hydroponics farm all sorted out, so that I've got basically the ability to grow resources. Pretty much anything I desire is being grown in the phonics area. And I can't break that. I did break it. There's a high-tech door. Let's see if I can place it and make it happen. See if I can place it. No, I can't. Okay, I can break it, but I can't place it. It's just not giving me the graphical options for it when I've got Optifine on. So I'll show you that another time. But I was just putting a little trim on the top here. That was what I was doing next. But yeah, I think I need to explore some of the other types of mods in the Avant 3 pack. And aside from all the technology mods that I've been doing, lots of... Get out of my face. There's a lot of magic mods as well. And some new magic that I haven't played around with before. So I want to get started on some of that. And I may as well use this building my spaceship a bit more as an opportunity to go and do some other things on the server around and about in relation to magic. So let us zamoose. Now what do we have here then? I think I pointed this out before. The Jedi Academy. The Jedi Academy. It's a very, very awesome build created by two fine young gentlemen. I'm not sure whether I wanted to start Psi as a mod, but I'm kind of drawn into this place because it looks so cool. I'm really excited about having a go because just looking at the place made me want to come and play with Jedi. Because even the... Oh, man, they did all the bold letters and everything. They did, welcome to the Jedi Academy. Padawan learners, please move to your left and start your training. Jedi Knights, you are free to use the facilities to hone your skills, create new casting devices, and contribute to the Psi library. I have no idea what this means. I've not played with Psi. I've seen people using it, of course. There's lots of people using it. Take the CAD, the CAD. I think that's that then, right? Press the button. Okay. And then shoot the redstone. I can't shoot the redstone because I've got a magnet on. Okay. Throw the redstone over there. Shoot the redstone. Oh, look at that. I just leveled up, baby. I just leveled up. Got one level point. Okay. Unequip your CAD and press C to use it. C? Okay. Return the CAD to the rack when you're done. Okay, let's return the CAD to the rack when I'm done. I suppose I get to pick that up. Whatever that is. Sawdust. I just got some sawdust. Shoot the redstone. Return CAD to when done. Okay. With no CAD equipped, press C, default. That's what it's telling me on the screen as well. After each level up and click the tick to progress. Okay. Welcome to Psi, the best spell programming magic tech mod in this side of the universe. Spell programming magic tech mod. Wow. This side of the universe. Please keep in mind just having enough items or some other method of looking up recipes is essential for playing with Psi, as recipes are not included in this guide. In order to blah 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 blah. Thank you, Vasky. Equip your CAD, point at the dropped item and right click to make your Psi dust. From there, drop some redstone. Okay, yeah, we did that. That's how I got the level. Okay, and click the tick to progress. In each pod, you will be supplied with a CAD for each tutorial. Follow the instructions and return the CAD to the rack when done. Use the ender anchors to move to each learning pod. completing all tutorials in each pod. Oh, here's a end travel anchor. Okay, well, they got some other stuff just hidden behind there. I don't know what that does yet. I do like these blocks, though. Look at the coolness they look, man. Look at the coolness. They would look great in my space station. But I don't know what to do with them. Pod 1, tutorials 1 to 8. Okay, here we are. Wow, that looks really, really, really tall, doesn't it? But it's just, it's chiseled blocks. Okay, what? Tutorial 1, debug, just shoot. Okay, just shoot. Entity player, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Okay, it's just telling me debug information. Okay, tutorial 2, numbers, just shoot. What? What? What numbers? Numbers, just shoot. I don't know what that is. Do I get to see again? Can I do anything to get stuff going on in here? Do I have to go back and do the redstone dust again in order to pass that tutorial? Maybe I have to do that first. Hold on then. Let's see if I have to do that again. So we'll get this. We'll zap the button, zap that, and then put it back. Okay, now, have I passed? Did I pass the test? To get sawdust, you need to start by crafting a CAD assembler and an iron CAD assembly. Place down the CAD assembler and put the iron CAD assembly in it to construct a very bare bones CAD. From there, drop some redstone. Yeah, do I have to do that myself? Do I have to make it myself? I have no idea how to operate this. I've got to operate it by making the CAD together. There's some memory chest. And I don't know. Okay, so have I got to make the CAD? Oh, man, this is all too overcomplicated. Yeah, that's all too overcomplicated. It's all too much iron, isn't it? Yeah. CAD assembly. Is that all I need to do? Just CAD assembly. Is that all I have to do is just have some iron and do that? Okay, let's see. Put that there and get rid of that and make one of those. Okay. And then what? Put it in here. Was that the idea? And get the casting device. Okay, so now I've got my own casting device. Guys, tutorials doesn't say get your own casting device in here. Am I supposed to have turned up with it? I don't know. Now I've done that. So now I've got to do the redstone again. Okay. Blast. Okay. Now, do you change? Does this ever change? There's supposed to be a tick box, isn't there? That's what they said, a tick box. Okay. What else is there on here? Point to the dropped item, right click to make your sawdust. Okay. I've made the sawdust. Now what? Now what? After each level up and click the tick to progress. Click the tick to progress. There is no tick to progress. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo on this. What am I doing? Okay, next. Tutorial 3. Add motion. Just shoot. What? The other CAD in your inventory is okay. Messing with the cast. Oh, okay. It's moving me. That's cool. But I ran out of psi. So, I ran out of power, should I say. Side power. What was this then? Numbers, just shoot. Tutorial 2, numbers, just shoot. It's just showing me this kind of stuff then, is it? Oh, done. Sorry. Nothing. Okay, that's that. Explode. Explode? Maybe I'll just skip that tutorial. Entities, just shoot. Entities, just shoot. Wow. That it? Oh, it's because I ran out of juices? Oh, wow, okay. Operators, just shoot. That just says 5. It's just saying numbers. Did they get that the wrong way around? I don't know. And then vectors, just shoot. Oh, man, this is far too much. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. Oh man, I should just stick to normal druidic type magics. Alt casting, just shoot. I think that sounded like a bang. Yeah, that sounded like a bang. That's an actual killing stuff thing, is it? Pod 2, tutorials. Okay, there's more tutorials in here. But that's cool looking, isn't it? That's very cool looking. 9, 10, 15, 16. There's loads and loads and loads. Loads and loads and loads of different things. Okay, let's go to Pod 4. Congratulations, Cyanide. Go forth and protect the galaxy, or become Sith. Ha ha ha. Alt conjure, yeah, there's like 30 tutorials here. 30 tutorials. Well, awesome job, boys. Awesome job. But, yeah, I'm done with Psy. It was awesome for a second or two. I guess I need to watch some people doing some more stuff on it to understand it fully. To be able to make my mind up a bit better as to what it actually does, other than make invisible blocks and does some replacing blocks and things. I'm not so sure what Psy does, apart from some basic things, and it looks very complicated for doing some basic things. So leave your opinions down in the comments below and let me know what you think. I will give it a go, but I'm thinking I will go off into the wide world and find myself a location to set up a little druidy place, a little magic hovel, a hermit's grove somewhere, someplace I can get some peace and quiet and study some of the magic mods in the Avant 3 pack on the FTOG server. Thank you all very much for watching. Tune in next time.